Welcome to Innate Express Podcast. I'm Haig John, chiropractor in Melbourne, Florida. Our mission is to ground you in service and inspire you to serve at your very best. Let's get started. We're sitting out here at Oceanfront, the Crown Plaza. We're watching Bianca, and we're talking about energetic exchange.
I actually jumped off.
That was great.
I landed on my feet.
And I'm here with Tracy Norman, one of my favorite people in chiropractors, and a true master in adjusting. And I'm watching Malcolm, and we were just talking about energetic exchange, and we thought we'd record it.
We actually haven't talked about it yet. Haig said, "Oh, it's all about energetic exchange," and he whipped out 3/4. So we're about to talk about energetic exchange.
I was baiting her,
yeah.
And Roberta's here too, and Malcolm and Bianca. And
it's been a lovely, powerful weekend. We have adjusted each other 4 times in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I feel really different. I'm functioning really different than when I arrived.
And that structure determines function. As Pasquale always said, as our structure changes, we begin to change. And we've been talking about serving and being structured to serve. And when we're chiropractors or servers of light, energy, whatever it might be, that the server's energy is highly important, right? As we give adjustments, we also receive them. And when we're clear, we're receiving that clarity back. And I feel it's magnified in that being, that spiritual being in front of us, right?
Yeah, and truly, and this kind of, we were talking early about this, if you don't fill yourself up with receiving, it's very difficult to give. So if you're someone who's giving, and you're not in the flow and the communication or the circulation of exchange, you're doing less for the people on your table than you could if you were openly receiving.
It's
in the energetic exchange.
Yeah. Well, what we have to be structured for is to care for ourselves so we can care for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And
so let's talk about what that looks like as a chiropractor.
Yeah. What does it look like?
Well, like
yes.
There's such thing as Malcolm wants the floor. Hold on.
We have to be well-rounded in the things we do and receive in life.
Yeah, and the subluxated chiropractor can still serve, but when you actually get really cleared out, your capacity to tune in and to deliver is much different. So, yes, the adjustment, but it's kind of like if people come and get adjusted by me, and I still feel that chemical tone, and then I say, well, what are you putting in your body? So, right, you gotta fuel yourself with the highest vibration on all levels, whether it's what you put in your body, what you put in your thoughts, what you watch on TV, who you surround yourself with, all of it.
Absolutely.
Everybody doing good for now?
Yeah.
Time to order.
Energetic exchange. So when we're a clear and hollow vessel. Our vibration. Pasquale used to talk about the debris in our joints and debris in the trabeculae of our bones. And when we're vibrating, that tone and resonance emanates from us. And it also clears the path to us. And that manifestation, we just tell the ether what we want to manifest, and it becomes.
Let me just tell you honestly, something that I teach is clean, clear, and connected. So clean, right? What's clean? It's what I was saying. What we put in our body and our thoughts. Clear, when you get cleared out, right? Your adjustments, you clean that inner chaos, and we get connected. We get connected to our hearts, our source, our mind, and manifestations really do start happening. Like, for example, yesterday I was telling Haig that, Haig, it would be amazing if you could just hang. Like, you need to hang upside down, right?
Yep.
I just thought, I was feeling his spine. I was like, I would love to, like when you take those little newborns and you just hang them upside down. I wish I could have done that to him, but obviously I couldn't. And I said, it would be amazing if you had an inversion table, right? So inversion tables in our frequency. Today, not even 12 hours after I said it, we're driving down the road, and there's an inversion table.
At my neighbor's house.
At his neighbor's house, waiting for someone to pick it up.
And we got out of the car, and she said, take it. And it was there. And if we don't see those things or even give honor to that vibration, we're missing out, because the spirit side, they also need their acknowledgement, I feel. And that is a
Spirit
powerful
was like, yes,
thing.
Haig, you need a Haig.
Here you go.
Here you go.
And thank you. And we give thanks, and I appreciate it, right?
And giving thanks in advance before things even come to us is very powerful.
We expect it to happen.
I've been thanking the universe for this amazing chiropractic miracle that I've been experiencing over the last 2 days, because I don't really get this kind of care where I'm living. So thank you.
Well, even just, where we're creating a vibration and just talking about indigo and putting together, a healing event and transformational, setting the tone for planet Earth. And, the reason, even we were talking about doing mission trips and your healing event in Jamaica, to set a tone and vibration to ripple out through the universe. And as we do that, we're growing that energy and making it stronger and stronger and transforming the known universe. Not just the planet, not just people, but the known and unknown universe. What power that is, or, responsibility. D.D. Palmer gave us that. Each adjustment unites the material with the spiritual. What does that mean? When he said in the chiropractor, page 3, that we'll have a better understanding of the afterlife because of chiropractic, it's just, whoa.
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 We have a responsibility so grand. Where do we go?
So I think we're guided when we have this exchange. The more you serve, the more you're guided. And the more you're guided, the more you can follow your heart and know where to go.
The clearer your goals and understanding what is the mission, what is our vision, our purpose, and stepping into it and saying, okay, this is it. That's the first step that we have to take, is the scariest, really, right? Even becoming a chiropractor, deciding to be one, and then setting up a practice, having a life and caring for children. It's not easy. And that's why our community is so important, because we need to nurture ourselves and nurture the tribe. We've been talking about tribe.
Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So uniting the tribe, or the multi-tribes, because we all have our little tribe. I wouldn't say little, but all have our tribes.
The global tribe.
The global tribe. Oh, we don't use styrofoam, please. So we're at the restaurant and we're just getting our food a little bit here. But I know we're getting into deeper little topics right now, and understanding the it and being on the ocean. Sigafu said to me once, he said, go out, because times practice gets hard and people, sometimes it gets a little heavier. And he said, stand in front of the ocean and look out there and realize all that energy out there is inside of you. And that was transformational for me.
I want to speak to something that may resonate with you if you're a mom.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a seminar recently, and it was not a chiropractic seminar. It was a marketing seminar. And this really vibrant, older man came up to me and said, "Who are you?" I could not answer him. I couldn't answer him in the present moment, because I think that motherhood is maybe unrecognizable to who I've ever been before, and so it's stepping into this new role and who I am as not only a human being, but as a mom, as a chiropractor, as a speaker, and this weekend getting cleared out and being just with Haig and his family without my family has reminded me. So when people come into your office and they're subluxated, they may not be connected to who they are and who their power, right? And so the gift of adjusting them is really this exchange, is reconnecting people with, like, just what you said, this purpose, this light, this energy that is unfathomable. It's huge, and it's revealing when you're clear. When you're clear, it becomes very, very potent. Like it becomes tangible.
B.J. Palmer naming the Clearview Clinic Clearview for a reason, right? Not just that people had mental issues, but chiropractic as a whole helps us have a clearer view within. And the journey's not easy, just like you said. There's so many facets to it. But the deeper we get an understanding of it, of our service, and how we connect in it, the more divine the world seems. Aww. Yes, Bianca?
Bianca, how have you enjoyed getting adjusted this weekend?
I loved it.
How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm the healthiest ever.
That's awesome.
You are.
Thank you.
Anyone want this scarf?
Even food has energy exchange.
But Bianca really was amazing. Kids really know. They know what they feel, and I feel like the exchange between a child, especially nowadays when there's so much input coming in, input all the day. But for her to say, I feel like a healthy version of myself. I've been here for 24 hours, and these kids have been hopping on the table. They just want to get on the table, and they know. Kids know.
Yeah. They know what it's like to be clear and not clear. They've both been ill, and adjustments have, helped them, their bodies improve. Let's look at it in that sense.
And that was me as a kid.
You as a child, not me. I started getting adjustment when I was about 21, and I really can't imagine life without it. I really can't. And the potential, and think about once we get to the 100th monkey, once we get through critical mass and reach the number of people, when you become a chiropractor, Bianca, the number of people where we're actually changing the energy on Earth.
Dada, since you're talking to me, can I just say something?
Yeah.
I also like adjustments because I feel healthy when I get one.
You think everybody should get adjusted?
Yeah.
You tell your friends about it?
I don't think so. Maybe.
You know what I always tell James? I tell my kids it turns their superpowers on when they get adjusted. Do you think you have superpowers?
No.
Yeah, you do. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, like helping.
Yeah, you're just such a super powerful.
I love helping.
Yeah.
Well, a superpower of your body healing a boo-boo.
Yeah.
You think how amazing that is? Or, defending.
Being able to see, we can see what's in front of us.
And breathe and experience the taste of that food. Everything is amazing.
With our taste buds.
Yeah. And processing that into your brain, and then your brain can even see it as a picture. Or you see it with your eyes, the light reflect off of there, and your system knows what to do with it. Everything is just amazing. Our body.
This looks like grass.
That is grass.
You look like a ponytail. Dada?
Is it ponytail in my hair?
Dada?
Well, we've had a really good conversation with the family.
Dada, even though if we didn't have eyes, then how would we see everything? When we order things, how would we even see our food if our food is here?
You know what's amazing about people who don't have eyes, Bianca? So Bianca asked if you didn't have eyes, how would you see your food? Usually if people don't have eyes, all of their other senses are heightened. So maybe they could hear better or feel better or smell better.
Oh, you mean about if they're blind?
So that, right? I think that, and there are
Or they
people.
could use glasses.
Yeah, well, if they didn't have eyes, they wouldn't really need glasses, but...
And then as a chiropractor, though, we're enhancing our sense of touch and feeling because we're seeing with our hands. Mm-hmm. Every touch we make, you're seeing with your hands, you're putting that visual into your mind, and then your system, your spiritual innate system, come up with an organized way to serve that other innate being.
Right, and that is the energetic exchange. So, like, yes, our hands are seeing, but the people who are laying in front of us are giving us that information.
Yeah.
And sometimes people come to me and you know, maybe they've taken some painkillers, or maybe they are cloudy with, like, their chemistry is cloudy, and we talk about that. Like, I want to be able to see, my hands need to feel in a really clear way, and the more you get adjusted, the more clear you become, and I'll be able to really feel what's going on in your system.
Yeah. And that's chiropractic.
And that's chiropractic, and
we-
so much more.
And we have to we're always improving, always doing better, always seeing better with our hands and listening better with our tone, and so we can serve better and really improving our skill.
Well, and I think too, it's like we teach people to become a clearer, more vibrant, connected version of themselves.
And they start making better decisions. Life changes, and ours do too. So,
Amen.
And getting back to really caring for ourselves is so important. That's why we're planning these things for the future, because I need them, right? And if I need them, other people need it, and I know that to be true. But I need these type of things. That's why we're putting it all together, so we can. And you know, the other side effect is the vibration changes on Earth. We serve more people so they can enhance. Everybody enhances. The world enhances. So this is how we talk around the dinner table when Tracy comes to visit.
It's been really, really enjoyable, and I will definitely be back. I'm
Awesome.
committing to putting this on my list of self-care, ways that I care for myself so that I can better serve others. Actually, you know, while I'm just chatting, I some of you who are listening may know me. I used to have a website called Global Livity, and Livity is a word that the Rastafarians used in Jamaica. And when you ask anyone what it means, there's not one definition. You'll hear to live in a pure way, or live out upright, or to live a higher vibration. But my favorite definition of it is loving others in the ways in which we love ourselves. And so when I created Global Livity, it was like, yes, we're going to spread this. Like, we are going to be the examples of, you know, the lifestyle, so that we give permission to others to do the same, and that ripple effect does go through the globe. Global
There you
Livity.
go.
I don't really use that anymore, but that is essentially what we do.
Well, now you have to reestablish that domain. So, well, that was great talking with you. I'm sad you're leaving tomorrow.
Oh man!
And
I'm
we'll do it
going
again.
back a better version of myself, though. So people in Jamaica should be excited to receive this version of me.
They will be served well.
Yes.
Awesome. All
Later.
right. Bye.